Yo, and welcome back again to a Bootleg Brand show. And we are back at it again, man. Hey, y'all know the routine. Hey, you know the drill. You know who the guys are, man. Hey, you got your boy TJ. We got the homie J Rights. And we got the homie Ice Watah Jap.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, we're going to get right into it, man. Hey,
on into it.
I'm going to let either Ice Watah or J Rights introduce the topics. So y'all go ahead and introduce it, man.
You do the honors, my boy.
All right. So, topic of the day is, should you always let your wife or your significant other be right in the conversation? Did I say that right?
In the conversation or the argument?
Yeah. Should she always be right, regardless of the circumstances or what the conversation may be about?
Well, my rebuttal to that would be, are you a man? First and foremost. Because it's, man, you know, women get away with a lot that men can't.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll never forget, I was down in Florida. My buddy was having a wedding, and we was sitting at Maggiano's, and we was sitting across these two older married couples. I said, man, so how y'all stay married for so long? You know what he gonna say to me?
What he told you?
I just do whatever she says.
I knew it.
I was like,
Happy
word?
wife, happy life.
That's crap. That is crap. I do not believe in that one bit.
Yeah.
No, sir. No, sir.
Yeah. Hey. All my life, that's what I was told by older men. Happy wife, happy life. Do what your wife say. Because, it sound good.
It sound good.
You know. And, of course, the woman going to always think she right. So, I mean, if that's your way of getting peace, then, hey. But as I got older, I was just like you. I was like, man, ain't no way in the world I'm going to tell her she right all the time. What about me? What my happiness at? Happy husband. You know, I know it don't rhyme with nothing, but, can we be happy? So that was my thought.
I can make it rhyme.
What is it?
Happy husband for you, more funding. How about it? I mean, because at the end of the day, your woman is your engine, cuz I don't care how you look at it. Your woman is your engine. So if you always arguing with me and you always expect to be right, and I can't tell you nothing, then that ain't going to make me want to get up and go.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
That is very true.
I'm sorry, but I don't want no woman that won't listen to me, especially if you as a woman know that I'm a good dude and I'm not going to try to do nothing to lead to your detriment. You should want to listen. And I'm not saying I'm always right, but if I see something and I'm adamant about it and I'm telling you, like, look now, dang, babe, look, I'm telling you, if this happens, then this is going to happen. This is going to be the outcome. You better bet your bottom dollar, because I done seen it, done been through it, done heard about it, done read about it, when I know you haven't. That's where that thin line comes in play. Yeah. Because she think her way is right and your way is wrong. And I'm just like, well, okay, you come up with a solution. Men are problem solvers.
We are.
The emotional kind don't solve problems. They stay stuck in the problem.
They got all the suggestions,
but never a solution.
Never got a solution. And I feel like a woman oftentimes has an answer when she not put on the spot. Like when she just able to just throw them out there because her mind already running that way. But whenever it's time to actually make something happen or a decision, that's when they start looking at you like, well, ain't you the man? You know, why I got, you know? And that's why, again, like I said, I was just like you, you know, happy husband, more funding. But as time goes on, I'm just like, hey, I might have to revert back to what they were saying in the past.
Heck
happy
no.
wife, happy life.
No, sir.
I just want my peace. Because I've been in them situations where you try to make sense of it and you ain't going nowhere. It just ain't going nowhere. You, like you said, just saying that alone is playing a dangerous game where you was like, I know I done did the enough to know what I'm talking about. So you basically saying she hasn't. So that's an argument. Is it worth the argument? Because I've heard that before. Like, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy?
So
Both.
this is my thing.
Both.
Before I get my
Said both.
Before I get my opinion on this, where did y'all find this topic from?
I ain't come up with this.
But
I thought it was interesting.
No, I just said, where did you find it from?
I
That's
think
why I
it
get
was
my
on
take
Facebook.
on this.
It was either Facebook or Twitter, probably.
Okay.
One of those.
Pretty interesting though.
So my question is, was it a male that posted this or was this a female that posted this?
I can't remember. It probably was a man.
Okay.
Based off of the question, it probably was a man.
See, this is my opinion on my take on it. So if she doing something wrong, you need to address it.
Mm-hmm.
You really do. You just shouldn't have the mindset, oh, I don't want to get in an argument, or oh, I want her to be happy, so I'm just gonna let her do this even though I know it's wrong. It needs to be addressed. It's just like when you raising children. Your child do something wrong, you need to address that situation.
And it goes vice versa too.
Vice versa, just coming up, just like being in school with the bully.
Mm-hmm.
If the bully is bullying, you need to address that bully.
Exactly.
So that's my.
So are you saying that the woman is a child and a bully?
No,
No,
but see,
I'm not saying that.
Here's the thing.
I'm not saying that.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me clear that up. Okay. As men, for men that were brought up right, or even men in general, we come up, we're brought up more on logic, right?
Yeah.
As a woman is brought up more on emotion. So when you really think about it, emotions or being emotional is a childlike trait. Because am I keeping it hot? Because let's look at our children.
Hot take.
They're emotional.
Yeah.
So if you always lead with your emotions, you're gonna do
every day.
childlike things, like argue for one, instead of coming up with a plan
Mm-hmm.
to, I guess, come up with a solution. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To create a better outcome.
Yeah.
So that's more so what he's talking about.
Yeah, that's what
We're
I'm
not
talking
trying
about.
to treat you like
Nah,
a child,
I'm
but
just trolling.
if you're acting like one, all right, then maybe I got to meet you on your level. Maybe I got to get a little bit emotional. Not go upside your head or nothing like that.
Right.
But it's just like, all right, you want to go rah-rah? I'm going to just tell you something. Like, hey, you ain't just going to do that with me. I'm going to put you in your place.
And a lot of women want you to do that.
And that's childlike within itself.
Which is a game.
So I'm gonna give you an example. So it could be something. I'm just gonna ask you a question. Just say I'm just throwing out them. Just say y'all got $3,500 in y'all joint account.
Mm-hmm.
That's just joint account. I ain't talking about what y'all got in your savings, right? And your wife or your significant other, they just like, yeah, I just see this bag. It's $2,000. I'm just gonna buy this bag. And you just gonna be like, you know what? I don't want to fuss with you, so you just buy the bag for $2,000. And just say you buy the bag for $2,000, and the house payment is $2,000. So you're just gonna be like, well, you know what? I don't want to get in an argument, so, you know what? Just buy the bag for $2,000, and we'll just figure out how we're gonna get the money for the house. But no, we just pull from my savings account. Don't even worry. Let's get the bag for $2,000.
I mean,
She know that's wrong.
if that's
You
the type
know
of
it's
woman
wrong.
you
You know it's
married,
wrong.
if that's the type of woman
But I'm
you
just
married,
saying, you ain't gonna be like, hey, look, now you know this house payment is $2,000. This bag you trying to buy is $2,000. Look, I'm not saying that you can't get the bag, but right now is not an appropriate time to get the bag.
And boy, that's just as bad
I'm
as
just
saying
saying it's not appropriate right now to
you
get the
better
bag.
just hope
I'm
that
just
don't lead to
saying.
nothing.
You might as well just say no, bro.
I'm just saying.
It's gonna be an argument.
It's not appropriate right now to get the bag. Maybe we can get the bag. Maybe you can get the bag next month, or maybe 2 or 3 weeks. But let's handle priorities first. Then see what's left over. Then you can get the bag.
But then
You get what I'm saying?
hey,
Just saying.
Of
Well,
course,
you know,
you're
I'm
making all the sense in the
You know
world.
what? I'm not
course.
even gonna say anything. You know what?
and then they use that other tool that's so powerful. It make you think twice.
Well,
Yeah. Then we know what we all in agreement here. We know what we talking
Exactly.
about. All right, bet, because this is we PG. You feel me?
yeah.
But
That's what I'm saying.
nah, we ain't spending that. Why? First of all, we got to look at where we at income wise to even consider making a purchase like that. All you see is something shiny, something new, something that got that good new smell to it.
Mm-hmm. I love the smell.
You're making an emotional decision.
Yes. Yeah.
That's why a lot of times when women go to these car places to buy a car, salesman gonna eat them right up.
That's why they don't even want to go ahead of time.
And that's the thing. A woman should not always be right in an argument because they are led by emotion.
I mean, happy wife, happy life.
Okay.
It's a
You
difference.
right,
It's a
babe.
difference. I understand what you're saying.
I'm just,
Sarcastically, yeah.
It's okay with letting some stuff slide.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
yeah, you don't want
Okay,
to fuss and fight about
but
everything.
if she's wrong, it needs to be addressed.
But you got to define wrong.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? If y'all just getting an argument about, between McDonald's and Burger King, I could see about you being like, I ain't even getting into it. I'm gonna let this slide. But if it's really something wrong that's gonna have a long-term effect, it needs to be addressed. I can understand all the other stuff of y'all fussing about, what TV show to look at. You like, man, yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever you look at, I look at. I understand stuff like that. Or what to cook, or what to eat.
Because they
You
don't
know what
never
I'm saying? Or what to wear. I understand stuff like that. Or what your homegirl said. Or what's their opinion on TV, stuff like that. But if it's something that's gonna have an effect and it's wrong, you need to address that. You need to let that slide.
But even in them petty arguments, and you be like, man, what like the TV shows, right? You be like, man, whatever, pick whatever you want. Oh, so you can't help me choose? You don't want to sit down with me? You don't want to do it? Sometimes you just can't win for losing.
Okay.
So you might as well go ahead stomp with your big foot. You might as well. Hey, look, since you can't make a decision and I told you, hey, let's watch this, or you think you want to watch, give me the remote. Here you go. Sit right there. Be quiet. I know that's going to piss a lot of women off.
Dangerous.
I mean, because, bro, and where I'm coming from is it's like sometimes women make a man feel like there's no room to breathe, like it's always going to be something. So after a while, a man just going to be like, hey, look, now I'm finna show you why I am the leader, the provider, the protector. You know what I mean? Because, like, just going back to listening, sometimes we got to display our dominance. Because if you don't listen, how can I protect you? How can I provide for you? How can I do? I mean, like I said, something as simple as a TV show, choosing a TV show. Really? Or the infamous one, trying to find out what we're going to eat tonight.
Man.
Hey, I think we've been on this topic too long. Hey, I just got something to say. It's 2024 to take 2 incomes to make it. So y'all can feel how you want to feel about that.
He said he going 50-50.
It's 2024 and it takes 2 incomes to make it. And y'all can take it how you want it and you can feel how you want about it, but it's the truth, it's the facts, it's the God honest truth.
Depending on what tax bracket, what class you in too. But
yeah,
poor
right,
middle class, 50-50.
Yeah, depending on what tax bracket
Rich,
you
well,
in
you can
too.
do what you want.
Yeah.
All right, well, since you don't even want to use, hey,
He said he tired of
he's
it.
tired of talking about these women.
Sound like everybody just need to be single. That solve all the problems.
Well, you know, me and Jap married, so that ain't
Right, that ain't gonna
single's not gonna work for us, brother.
Yeah, bro.
Well, anyway, we're gonna talk about this briefly since it's the Olympics and the USA won gold, beating France.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Chef
So,
Curry.
For all the haters out there, the Avengers had a better run to the goal than y'all so-called favorites, the Dream Team. The Dream Team didn't play no NBA superstars. They played Tony Kukoc.
This man.
Like, I mean,
You see how you spin?
hey, the Avengers, man. Hey,
Just like
Charles Barkley, stop hating. That's why you ain't got a
Listen
ring.
to him. Wait, what I gotta do with anything? What I gotta do with anything?
I'm just
I
saying,
got a
man.
gold medal.
You better get him back.
You better get him
people
back,
need to stop
Charles.
hating, and this is my opinion on it. I feel like if LeBron James didn't play on Team USA, people would feel like this was the most best ever run for Team USA.
Here you go.
It's a lot
LeBron.
because LeBron James is on Team USA. That's all it got to do with it, man. So people just gonna hate it. People gonna be haters, man.
He is serious about this.
I mean, I ain't seen nothing nobody
I
said
think
wrong
everybody
about
was
LeBron.
happy he decided to play.
Social media. People always want to do the Jordan and LeBron comparison. Why?
That's y'all fault.
Why? Why is it always the
That's
Jordan and
y'all
LeBron?
fault.
Who?
The fans.
The fans.
You see how you just hopped on this doggone platform and is talking about they hating on LeBron. That's why they ain't even want USA to win. That's what y'all
You
do.
gonna have to say our.
That's
fault,
what y'all do.
because Jordan fans do it too.
We don't say nothing until y'all bring them up. I promise you. We don't say nothing until y'all bring them up. But y'all always have to. And you want to know how they bring him up? Because they call him the GOAT. That's bringing up Jordan every single time. Why he can't just be great? Why he got to be the best? Answer me that.
This is my opinion, man. When it comes to basketball, man, I look at it by eras. I don't compare who's the greatest of all time. I just look at it by eras.
Yes, you do.
Who was greatest in that era?
You probably didn't think Jordan was the best in his era. You probably
No,
thought it
for
was
real,
Larry
no.
Bird.
No. Jordan was the best in his era.
Naturally,
Nah,
you're gonna
yeah.
compare the two. Sorry.
Yeah. Jordan was the best in his era.
I look at it like this. At the end of the day, we don't think the Dream Team, we don't love the Dream Team because of how tough they had it or whatever. It's just the fact that you probably never going to see that class of talent on one team ever again. You are not about to sit up here and tell me Tyrese Halliburton is compared to anybody on Dream Team. You're not about to sit here and do that.
Man,
Darian
Look,
I ain't
Williams,
gonna lie,
Look,
bro.
Andre Iguodala
No,
is in the
no,
same
no.
class as
Look,
the Admiral
Look,
and Karl Malone.
Jay Rice.
Come
Jay
on,
Rice.
man.
If you match up the Redeem Team with the Dream Team,
Okay.
it's people on that Dream Team.
Michael Red
It's
was
people
on
on
the
that
Redeem
Dream Team that can't hold people on the
Michael
Redeem
Red
Team.
was on the Redeem Team. You telling me he is in the same caliber as a Charles Barkley, a Karl Malone, a Steve Kerr, who else was on the Dream Team?
Michael
a
Red.
Magic,
Michael Red.
Larry Bird.
Michael Red is a better shooter, was a better shooter than Steve Kerr. Yes. Michael Red.
Mr.
Okay.
Mr. Put It Away in 6, Steve Kerr.
Okay. Michael Red.
He is more athletic, sure, but a better shooter
Michael
than Steve
Red?
Kerr?
Do you know who we're talking about? Michael Red that played.
Do you know who we
we talking about Michael Red that
Michael
played.
Red.
Michael Red that played with the Bucks.
Yes,
That Michael Red.
better than Steve Kerr in shooting.
That's a little reach, bro.
Come on, man. Darren Williams. I love Darren Williams
okay.
like the next person, but you telling me he in the same category as the Dream Team? Like I said, take away the competition. We talking about just the status of those players compared to any other Olympic team. You'll never see anything like that
back,
again.
Go back and match up the Redeem Team versus the Dream
I
Team.
just did.
Match it up.
I just did. You telling me Dwight Howard is touching anybody on that court? As great as Dwight Howard is, he's the Admiral.
The only matchup the Dream Team got over the Redeem Team is their big men. That's it. They're big men. That's the only matchup. They're big men.
Who touches Scottie Pippen?
I'm
Outside of LeBron James.
I'm done with this, man.
Outside of LeBron James. Who touches Scottie Pippen on that team?
That's the only. That's
and
the
you
only.
talking to somebody that's a way
That's the
fanatic.
only thing the Dream Team got above the Redeem Team
But
is
that's
their big men.
enough.
That's it. They're big men.
Why
That's
is
it.
that not enough?
I ain't gonna care. I gotta agree with TJ on
They're
that
big men. That's all they got.
That's it.
Why is that not enough?
Okay. All right.
Man, we talking
So-
about Dwight in his prime, man.
2008, he was just coming in, really. He didn't really get in his prime until like 2009, 2010.
I don't see them really doing too much for Dwight at that time.
The Dream Team? You
I'm
telling
sorry.
me
That's just me,
he
bro.
about to back down Barkley, the Admiral?
Charles
Who
Barkley
else- who else is
6'5", bruh.
What?
It's-
Okay, it was getting 19 rebounds a game. What are we talking
Hey,
about?
Dwight at that time was looking like a young Shaq.
They was
bro.
barely using him on that team.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to go
Man,
with
that's
Dean
crazy.
team on this one.
That's wild. Well, pull him up. Pull him up.
I'm gonna have to go
Because
with
clearly
Dean
y'all
team.
forget.
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
So tell me who was on the Redeem
No,
team.
no. Name
Tell me who was on the
name
Redeem
the
team.
guards that was on the Dream Team.
Michael Jordan and
Okay.
Magic Johnson.
Okay, Magic. Okay, Jordan.
That's
Okay.
all I gotta
no,
say.
no. Name the other.
All
Name the other.
right, who was backing them up? Let me think. Okay, John Stockton.
John Stockton.
Come on, man.
Okay,
Come
John
on,
Stockton.
man.
John Stockton is great.
Okay,
Come on,
he's
man.
okay.
Come
John
on,
Stockton.
man.
Who else? John Stockton.
All right, who else is okay? Isaiah won't there.
So Chris Paul mashing up with a John Stockton or a Darren Williams. That's what you saying.
I feel like
You feel like
he
what?
absolutely could handle himself. I mean, he had to do it anyway. He had to guard people like Jordan and Isaiah Thomas, and don't look like he was doing too bad. And you telling me Darren Williams is better than any one of them?
John Stockton holding Isaiah Thomas was cooking.
Obviously,
him,
he was doing something.
I just said that he was getting 8.
He would, but I guess he was eating too. He made the team, didn't he?
Yeah, he was eating assist wise. Yeah.
That ain't all he did.
Man, shit, that's all.
See, y'all ain't remembering, dog. Y'all ain't remembering. Y'all going off it because the Redeem team of who we love and grew up with. I get it,
Nah,
but
nah, it
there ain't no way in the world you gonna tell me that team stacking up against the Dream team.
Bro,
Ain't no way in the world.
Now, the better question is, bottom line, who do you think will win, the Dream Team or the Redeem Team?
Dream. They got Jordan
I'm going with
in
the
his
Redeem team.
prime.
I'm going with the Redeem team, man.
Okay, they had Jordan in his prime, right? But won't LeBron on that Redeem Team? And I'm a Jordan fan.
He absolutely was, but who?
We talking about a young
Okay,
LeBron, too.
but let's stop you right there. That same LeBron kept losing until Kobe showed up. So if anything, you need to bring Kobe up before you bring up anybody else, cause that team was dropping L's. That same team. Y'all keep. That's why I keep not understanding why y'all harping. The same Dwight Howard you was talking about was losing to non-NBA players. Y'all not about to sit up here and make these excuses and come up with all these fake logics like this stuff didn't happen for real. They was losing. Tell me how many times the Dream Team lost.
Who were they playing?
The same people that the Redeem Team was playing. Y'all keep saying that it
That's
won't
two
no
different eras,
Y'all keep
though.
saying it won't no NBA players. It won't no NBA outside of Pau Gasol and then other people that was in the NBA that nobody was talking about. They just was playing for their country. What, Ginobili?
Yeah, like Ginobili ain't one of them.
He was the
ones?
only person on the team. That's why they lost.
But the fact of the matter is, the Dream Team, they didn't play nobody.
Man, y'all can
Nobody.
keep saying that all you want to, but I bet you they won't about to take no L's to the people y'all saying the Redeem
Only
team
thing I'm
was beat.
saying about the Dream Team is the evolution of basketball then as far as like across a nation is a different between the Redeem Team and the Avengers. It's different.
Way different.
It's way different.
You want to know how I can end it right here?
Cause look,
Go ahead,
this is my
TJ. Go
thing
ahead.
about the Redeem
Go ahead.
Team. Yeah, they might then play against as many NBA players as what the Avengers did, but you gotta think about the evolution of the game for the European players around that time.
We understand that.
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't like that then. Only thing it was Tony Kukoc.
That's cool. But
That's
at the end
it.
of the day, they called them the Dream Team. Why we always gotta keep calling these players Redeem and the Avengers? Wanna know why? Cause they taking L's.
The Avengers took an L.
They lost in the World Cup the world championship. That's why they had to bring LeBron and Curry.
The
Because
Avengers.
Anthony Edwards couldn't do it by himself.
The Avengers. We talking about the Avengers that won gold.
Yeah,
They just beat France.
they just lost to Canada before that. That's why these teams had to be assembled. That's why they the Avengers. Because they had to avenge losing in the world championship. That's why Noah Styles was playing them in their face because they were losing. That's what I'm talking about. Dream Team, the only thing the Dream Team had to worry about was each other. That's a team that's unstoppable. They had tougher games in practice.
Right.
And it ain't because they didn't have no competition. It's because they were that good. And I don't understand why we use that against them.
Because at that time, basketball had not caught up
Man.
worldwide like
So,
that.
well, if that's your logic, then LeBron James better than Jordan.
I can't argue with it.
Okay. Well, there it is, TJ. You won.
I can't argue with
Hey,
it.
Because if we just talk about the evolution of the sport, then we need to start talking about all them people. Tom Brady trash, Peyton Manning trash, because they won't run it. They want Lamar Jackson in there. The defense was sorry. Ray Lewis and all them below average. If we keep talking about the evolution of the game,
That's a whole different sport.
no. I don't want to hear it. Y'all saying evolution.
Football,
Baseball
okay.
the same thing. Barry Bonds.
We talking
boy,
about
that boy
playing
garbage.
overseas. We ain't talking about just the league in general. We talking about playing overseas talent.
You keep
That's the
saying-
evolution we're talking
you
about. We're
keep-
not talking about the evolution of the
You
game.
keep saying you just said the evolution of the game.
Evolution of the game as far as overseas across a nation, a sport across a nation. That's what I'm talking about. Evolution.
But want to know why it evolved?
we just ain't talking about
Because
in a
of the
league
evolution
or
of the game.
That's true.
They didn't go over there and just decide to keep playing like it was the 1980s. They evolved because of the NBA. So it's the same logic. You said evolution of the game, so that means everybody from the past is trash based off of that logic.
I'm not
Because
saying
they
that.
ain't had no
I'm
competition.
not saying that.
Because they ain't no competition.
I'm not saying
They'll
that.
never be in the same class as these new
I
people.
never said the
because
dream team was
they-
trash. I never
they-
said that.
But you basically saying the evolution of the game determines whether or not who was better. So therefore, they taking the L to the Redeem Team and the Avengers because of the evolution of the game. Something that they ain't got no control over. They ain't got nothing to do with what time period they played.
You're right.
They ain't got nothing to do with
You
who was
are
there
totally
and who
right.
ain't.
You're right.
But we gonna hold that against them because they were so good that clearly it's because people was trash.
Right, we didn't.
We
didn't say they were trash. We just said the competition they were playing was trash. We didn't say the dream team was trash. We didn't say the dream team was trash. That's all we were saying. The
that was
competition
really
they
we
were playing
talking
was
about
trash.
the evolution of the competition.
Yeah, the evolution of
That was my
competition,
point
yeah.
in the beginning. It ain't about the competition. It's about them. Their status. All at one time, that group of people playing together at one time, you'll never see anything like that again.
We just seen it, bro. With the GOAT.
I don't think so.
We just seen it.
I don't feel like nobody on the
Curry,
team outside
LeBron,
of Curry, KD, and
and
LeBron.
KD.
Outside of Curry, KD, and LeBron, they the only ones that can stack up against them those types of legends, man. Right now. Now I don't know what it's gonna be like 20 years from now. Of course, I mean, like I said, Anthony Edwards, Tyrese Halliburton, Devin Booker. Of course, they still got time to become a Charles Barkley and all that. But right now, it's only 3 people on that team that you can even remotely have in that conversation.
Jason Tatum has a better career than Charles Barkley because he won one ring.
Yeah, but he still
end it off
ain't.
on that.
But
Let's
is
end
he
it
a
off
top
on that.
75 player right now?
Let's end it off on that.
I'm just saying, is he top 75? Would you put him on that team? Top 75?
Jason Tatum.
So,
Yeah.
question: who winning, the Dream Team or the Avengers?
Dream.
Boy, God, oh
I'm not.
Hey.
I'm never choosing anybody.
man,
over Jordan.
y'all make sure
That
y'all
boy
go get
Jordan
the mer-
undefeated in championship games. Just throwing it out there. Jordan never lost in the
www.bootlegbbrand.com
Olympics. I'm just saying.
www.thecertisshoecollection.com for your merch, your shoe needs. Y'all know where to follow us on all those social media links. A Bootleg Brand radio show. You know where to catch us. Y'all know the drill. Y'all know the routine. And we are out.
Yeah.